Hi, my name is Jeremy Schneider. I'm the author of Fatherhood in 40-Minute Snapshots. And in the book, one of the chapters I write about is called They're Not So Little Anymore. And it explores the sort of challenges and emotions that run rampant as our children get older and the experiences that we have and how it changes and affects the way we are. The one snapshot story that I'd like to share with you today is about the double stroller. It's called More Than a Double Stroller. What had happened was I was sitting in the basement, which is a place where my wife and I would kind of hang out, watch TV after the kids went to bed. And we had the double stroller in the basement, and it was just sitting there taking up space. But I couldn't put it away. I couldn't pack it up. And I started thinking about, what that meant. And I remember when we found out that we were going to have twins, that our kids weren't just coming by one. I remember that was one of the first things that I went shopping for by myself. My wife was already on bed rest, so I went to this store on my own, looking at different types of strollers, comparing and contrasting, trying to figure out which one would make sense, which one was the best buy for us. I remember when they were still infants, to put them in the stroller and walk them down the streets of New York City, and people would just ooh and ah over them. And it was one of those moments, especially in the beginning when it was really hard, that I felt like I was a daddy. I felt these were mine. This is me. I'm a daddy now, and I'll never forget that. And when they started to get a little bit older, we moved out into the suburbs in Long Island. We'd put the stroller in the backseat of our Subaru, and we would take it everywhere we went, right? And so much so that sometimes when we went to Costco, we would have forgotten to take it out, and we'd be piling food on top of it, which was great. And then we'd start going to the mall, and when our kids started to be able to walk, we started feeling like, do we bring it? Do we not bring it? What do we do? There came a point where they started to figure out that if they put their feet on the wheels, that they could stop it. And then it would just, it would just dig right into our guts. Then they started wanted to be able to walk around and be free a little bit more. And it was funny because my perspective was always, hey, let them be free. They're finally able to do it. Let's let them go. Let's leave the stroller in the car. And, what happened was, one day one of us took the stroller out of the car. And it's crazy because I don't remember that day. It's not like there was a significance to it. It's weird how sometimes you don't remember the last time you did something. It just was the last time. And we took it out, and we never used it again. And they never needed it. But it sits in our basement, kind of looking at us. And we are not ready to make it like a racehorse and put it out to pasture. We're just not ready to put it away. And so for a long time, we left it in the basement while we watched TV. And in fact, when we moved to the new house, which is not a new house anymore because we've been here for 10 years. When we moved to this house, we brought it with us. And the double stroller still sits in our basement now because we are not able to get rid of it. Our kids are 15 years old. They're never going to need that stroller again. It has too much emotional connection for us to be able to get rid of it. And that's the story. Again, my name is Jeremy Schneider. This is Fatherhood in 40-Minute Snapshots. There are another 50 or 55 other snapshots in here of stories about me and my kids and lessons that we've learned. I think you'll really like it. It's going to make a great Father's Day gift. Hint, hint, cough, cough. And Father's Day is just around the corner. I hope you have a great Father's Day. Thank you very much.